Welcome everybody to a little Risk World Cup 2025 practice action. We've got a fantastic group of players in here that we're going to be battling with and going through the settings for round 1 of qualifiers, aka Q1 of the Risk World Cup. Signups are now open, so make sure you go sign up. Sign up to play for your country. We're going to go through settings, scoring, who's in so far as we go. But first, we're first in turn order here in a Prague 70 Canada game. And we feel pretty good about our spawn situation. Okay, so we'll take the first bonus here, Canada Advance, for those not familiar. That's the +4 of Manitoba we just took. Most people probably take the +5 of Newfoundland there, but I like the central board location in a Prague game. We'll see if that works out on this 70% Prague. We've got in the lobby with us Luma Slackjaw here playing as black, Tally CXL playing as blue, General Elazar playing as red, Speedsep playing as green, and King Hezi playing as white. Risk World Cup starts in just a few weeks, so you've got just the rest of March basically to get signed up for it. The process is simple. Go to professionalrisktakers.com. If you already have an account, you can just go into the Professional Risk Takers Discord and just click, just emote the in icon, emote to get into the tournament. It's as simple as that. If you played in it last year, all it is a simple emote to get signed up. So far, we have like 67, I think, is last count that I saw, that are currently signed up for it. We expect that number to continue to get higher here as we go. If you go to professionalrisktakers.com, you can also get the link for the PRT Discord and the Risk World Cup Discord. The Risk World Cup Discord is where we keep everything for this event. We do national roles, so you get a cool national chat with the rest of the people signed up to play for your nation. Really fun community building type event that we try to put on each year. This will be the 3rd annual Risk World Cup here in 2025. Year 1 won by the British, Year 2 by the Americans, and we are going to see soon who will take Year 3. Yeah, I was playing nice, Speed, not taking the +5. Let's see how it plays out for you, though. How's he getting the 6? Let's see what bonus he goes for. All right, +5 British Columbia, +5 Alberta. I've got a +4 Manitoba. Speedsep's got the +5 Newfoundland and Labrador. Remember, this is a 70% progressive. The way the scoring works in this tournament, each Game 1 will be a 70 Prague, Game 2 will be a 70 fixed, and Game 3 will be a fixed World Dom. And the points for winning each game, you get 10 for winning the 70 Prague. It's the most volatile, most people would say least skill-based, I guess, would be commonly thought of there. Oh, it's so tempting just to roll through Sep there, but he jumped in to play in this game, and that would be, you know, mean, I guess, would be the proper term. But so tempting just to take him completely out of Newfoundland and Labrador there. He obviously then takes his 3 through my bonus, and it ends up very ugly. The portals here on these settings are stable portals, so they'll be in these spots for the entire game. You play 3 games, so any country that had more than 3 players sign up will go through qualifiers. They'll go through 5 rounds of qualifiers to get that team of 3 for their national team to compete in the World Cup finals portion against all the other national teams. We will also form regional teams in some areas, like Tally is from Bosnia-Herzegovina, and last year we had to create a Balkans regional team to fill out the rest of the roster spots. So we'll do that. The goal is to get as many nations represented as possible in the event to help grow the event. So yeah, we're getting some oopses here. We see the greedy play from Tally. This is kind of what I was being patient and waiting for, to see it all blow up. So this is 70% Prague. These first games are meant to be more of the fun, kind of getting used to the lobby and such. So you get 1 game, it's worth 10 points to win, so it's not a huge point total. You do get bounty points. You get 3 bounty points for any immediate trade or if you win on that turn. So there are some points available, but it's not the big point game. Also, it helps to create some interesting interpersonal dynamics for the rest of the round. So that's the format of this round. Game 1 should be pretty exciting and pretty firepower. Like we see there, we see a break here already in the second turn with Sepe breaking Tally, and the good luck from Tally back to Sepe. So there you go. These settings are meant to be exciting, fun to watch. That's a big part of the World Cup, is also bringing people together to watch and enjoy the games together. Once we get to the team portion of the competition, it's really fun to see the teams develop that kind of chemistry as they play. They work in lobbies or in voice chats together in lobbies to play, similar to the dynamics we use for the PRT League and how the team chats go to work through the games. One player is playing, but the other players can help do things like count a 70 run out or help plan the next move when there's just a lot going on the board. Okay, so we've been told by Sepe it's not a 2-bonus game. We're getting the least, we're in a prog game, but we're getting the worst trade. So let's just start clearing out a little bit here. Taking an extra territory. Yeah, we're going to play patient because we know we've got some volatile players in the lobby, and we're going to let them do some of their spiciness to get this thing going. King Hezi just with the +2. +3 of Yukon. So I've got the +4, he's got the +3. Everybody else sitting on a +5 right now. What's up, Human Spice? Fast Sepe, quick. I've heard that. Quick. There's actually 4 of them in there. You gotta get them all in there. So currently, signups, we've got 68 for the Risk World Cup, 25 from the USA. Each year, the USA has been far and away the #1 sign-up nation. Number 2 right now in sign-up count is England. No surprise there. Kind of USA, England, and Canada usually dominate the sign-ups. Canada at 5, England at 8, Netherlands at 5. They're also usually strong in the World Cup. And we've got a bunch of 1s and 2s: Afghanistan, Belgium, Croatia, Estonia, Iran, Norway, Romania, Sweden, Australia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Denmark, Germany, Mexico, New Zealand, Serbia, Turkey, Austria, Greece, Pakistan, and Slovakia. Also all with representatives already. Oh, double break here. Eltar with the double break. I think you can see how this sets up in a 70 Prague and Canada advance like this. You're going to have some interesting dynamics. Also, we have a wild lobby we're playing with here with very aggressive players. So this lobby would be entertaining to watch play any map, any settings. And Sepe is gone because he's mad that Eltar hit him, it looks like. It'll be interesting to see obviously in tournament play we usually see pretty passive plays. Not mad, not worth my time. Okay. It's not worth his time. Frustrated by Eltar, I assume. But I do think in these 70 Prague games, because the win point total's lower, the bounty points are so valuable that we'll see some very aggressive play. Because specifically in this format for game 1s, you got 30% of the points for winning also in just taking a bounty. And that kind of harkens back to the first year of Risk World Cup, where we played very aggressive games. Okay, green's a bot now, so we need to think through that. Don't really want to get any closer over there. He's time traveling real quick. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just because we're in a practice lobby and the stakes are so low when you're practicing, but I do think you're going to see some interesting plays in qualifying. Obviously, USA qualifying will be a very large group. We'll probably have 10 groups of qualifying, something like that is expected just within the USA. So, and those guys know each other. They play against each other all the time. We'll see how they play out a 70 Prague game. A lot of people feel like 70 Prague is so trades-based, and to some degree it is. And how many troops you can trade for, and the big trade obviously creating a lot of opportunity to make that run, and only so much blocking you can do. But I think we're going to see bounty plays. Big stack and suicide, or I bought out and give everyone a fair game, yeah. Second bonus now taken by Tally. He goes and hits Eltar. This game is messy. So Tally breaks Eltar's Greenland in response for the break. The nice part's no one is breaking me. See, if you take the +4 and just kind of lay low, you can sneak by there. We are practicing for the Risk World Cup. If you want to get signed up, just go to professionalrisktakers.com. You can click Events, Risk World Cup, and there's instructions there, but all you have to do is create an account and then go to the Discord for Professional Risk Takers. And a simple emote, there's the breakback of this Sepe bot, breaking back tally. Oh, it's a bonus. We got a bonus taking Sepe bot. Second games will all be fixed 70s for Q1. That'll be Las Vegas, Nevada, 70% fixed. Blizzards off, fog off, stable portals. 90-second turn timers, balance blitz dice. We might see if we can get a group in to play that one after this. Game 3s will all be World Dom Progs for the World Cup. 3 game rounds except for the final. Okay, the bot traded. Elatar's really, really weak. Hard to play and focus on all of this, but we're going to do the best we can. Hey, thanks, Fume Spice. Okay, Loma goes into Greenland. Looks like a potential bonus steal here from Elatar. We're just leaving troops there. Interesting. Eat well, stay hydrated too, mind mappers. Yeah, that's good advice for anybody. You got to stay hydrated when you're battling in this fierce competition, no question about it. We also have our Assassins tournament going on. Groups are announced tonight. I think there are a couple of spots left. We're just a few hours away from groups being announced. If you want to go sign up now for the Assassins tournament. It's always a super popular one. Really fun. You get your target assigned, kind of based similar to the secret missions you now see in SMG Risk. And you can get signed up and play in that if you can get signed up real quick. I think we have a couple spots left. If not, you can get on the waiting list for the first round, which begins this week. That's the 3rd PRT Tour event of the year. We just had the final of the Winners Arena Open last week. And PRT League action this week will be on Tuesday night for both the Central and the West. Saw some new teams at the top of those leaderboards, which is fun. We'll see if they can stay up there or if the favorites return to the top. Week 2 of 12 this week. Let's see who we got maps-wise for that. The Central match will be at 17 UTC on Tuesday. Ponyhoff, the host there, going to do a Weight of Valhalla 70% fixed. And game 2 will be Radisker and Friends Progressive World Dom. So that should be fun. All right, we got a trade here. 8 trade with a +2. Let's go. And nobody's really killable. We just want to keep big stacks to wait for the right kill to make its appearance. Playing a super passive game against very aggressive players is always fun. So League Central plays their match at 17 UTC on Tuesday. League West will be Wednesday UTC time, but USA and Canada Tuesday night. 1 UTC action. 1 UTC on Wednesday, which is Tuesday night USA and Canada time. JMX, your host this week, will do a Maul of the Dead 70% fixed and Britannia Advance World Dom Prague. So pretty classic settings there. Eltar thought he deserved a +13, and I was threatening him. Okay, that's what you think went wrong? He was thinking Northwest Territories were his? And you were bothering him? Or he was thinking none of it was his? Okay, yeah, I gotcha. That seems fair. I don't know why you didn't just let him have +13. Seems way easier. Look at the troops that Tally has now at 66. Major troop disparity going on here. I can't remember who won the Maul of the Dead season last year, Crackle. Can't even think of it. I think that was Crackle's win last year, right? Let's look it up here. Crackle had 1 win. It was a 70% win, and it was on Maul of the Dead. So are you starting in the Maul of the Dead 70% this year, Crackle? Was it a clean run, or was there a fail? That's a good question. Did the Pirates fail? No, Pirates are wrong league. Did the Reapers fail is what I was thinking in my head. This freaking Sepe bot wants his freaking bonus. Classic green player. My one and only. Apparently my win percentage in all tourneys is like double for 70% than World. Really? So you're a lot better 70% player. That's interesting. What do you think is a bigger show of skill? Being good at 70% or being good at World Dom? It was clean, although after a kill. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Mauled, that's tough to run, but a kill helps open up a little bit. Alright, so we could trade on 3 here, but we're going to try to get a kill and trade on 4. That kill should be the Sepe bot unless he trades on 3 here. And we're pretty well set up for it, but we don't want to make it any easier on anyone else. So do something like that. Yeah, Crackle's a good risk player. Don't let his tournament finishes full, yeah. He can run a 70 board for sure. All settings have their skill sets. Even 5-round rumble. Speed blitz. Don't forget bottom right, yeah. He's going to trade on 3 for sure. Or Hezzy's going to get the kill. Hezzy's also lined up for it. I'm trying to block off Hezzy from being able to go down and up here. And I think he's pretty well blocked off from doing it at least conveniently to get to the 2. So I put my marker on for that. Oh, Tally going for the 70 run. Yeah, the feats part of 70 is the tough part for sure. The failed runs piece of it. He's going for a 70 with no bounties. See, and this will be interesting in the World Cup also because bounties are worth 3 points. A win's worth 10. So will we see people go for runs without bounties? That it'll be interesting. He's got to roll a 6 on 3 apparently. Gets a 4 on 2. That helps. 11 on 5. And then he can come up with it. Only loses 2 on the 5. That helps. Loses 1 on a 3. Those are good dice. But he still throws up the good game. 41%. Okay. And now Eltar gets the free kill of the bot. If he can get to it. How's Eltar get to it? Oh, he skips. Eltar skips. Okay. Trade bot. Trade. F. Okay. Because he easily gets the bot kill and wins this thing. Yeah. And that's a perfect example of why people think 70% is not skill-based, because someone makes a run like that, and then it's just whoever's sitting after the failed run. But that can happen to anybody, obviously, in any format. Also see failed kills in World that feed the whole game. That's basically how the Pirates won every game in the PRT League Central last year, right? Sepe. Just kidding. They're really good at risk. It was just a joke. Okay, so he'll clean up the kill, get the 4 cards. It won't be a trade in turn, though. He's got to get the Eltar kill also. He's got it easily. There you go. Okay, that'll trade him in turn. That'll win him the game. Should have had the kill taken the kill before setting. Oh, to be able to set in? I think he just knew he had Eltar. King Hezzy, a really good player. He's a US player that has done well in the World Cup. Qualifying, always tough to qualify for a US team, although this year it'll be a little easier because the US won last year's World Cup. They will have 4 teams most likely this year. So 12 players will get a chance to play for the US in the team portion of the World Cup Finals. Easy 70 run here for King Hezzy. GG's. Wait. How did he not get it? Oh my gosh, I was literally just trying to find the emote for GG's and not planning out a run. Is that... Would you guys say that's good strategy? gonna break him. 46%, not too bad. $57%, not too bad. I definitely should have just gone for a kill. I was so sure that King Hezi was just going to win on that turn that I literally had just completely checked out planning anything there. Then my focus went to knocking down Hezi because he has the trade. It would have been a hard kill, yeah. He had 54 troops, and I had like 90 something at the start of that after the trade. Loma really focused on hitting me here, which is interesting. About 15 up. Would have had to pad it better, though. And plan out where it was. But yeah, having the portals available would have helped. Okay, so Loma had no trade on 4, which is interesting. And he really focused on knocking me down. Maybe not realizing that Hezi has a trade on 5 here and still sitting on 23% of the board. I obviously have no trade coming up. 4-player in-game will be fun here. This map is a lot to take 70% of. Like, the map is super wide open right now, but it's still just a lot to handle. Tally is now a bot. Cool. Cool. Anybody in the chat that wants to jump in the next game will be a fixed 70 Vegas. That'd be great to have less bots. He thought he lost. I basically was trying to find the good game emote for Hezi when he was on his last turn. Maybe he'll finish it here. He's at 91 troops. It's still a lot to take. 64 without, 58 with blizzards. 58 with blizzards, yeah. See, he's at 60 troops and he's got to get 58 territories. It's tough. Oh, hits the bot 11. What an epic in-game we got going here with. He's down to 13. But where would I gotta take the 6 through the portal and then up? Oh, you hate to see that. I'm sure you guys saw a better way, was there? Ugh. Just crushed. No better way. Had the 8 on 7 at the end. I thought it still had a chance. He gets my kill now, I think. Again, World Cup placement doesn't matter. First is the only placement points. So if you win the game, you get 10. We've seen 2 bounties taken, so each of those were worth 3 points. You got to have an immediate trade or win on your turn to get the bounty points. I know, I really thought Black was going for my kill. Did he not have it? Loma's not fast enough. Yeah, it's a big map to do that on. He's the spread game may work against him. And Tally's a bot now, but he's at 38 troops. So Hezi kills me if he has a trade on 3. Unless Loma keeps hitting me, because then Hezi will just kill me either way. He's just taking a bunch of board. What a messy endgame we have here, folks. This is why we practice, though, so you guys can learn from the best in the game, you know. His hand problem so hard from Gluck. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, gonna be tough here. So Loma and I both at 25% of the board. Tally is a bot still. Yeah. He bought it out prematurely, thinking the game was over. Gonna be good. Cecil, you can join us for the next one. Trade on 3? He's got the trade on 3. Okay, this is certainly a me, but it won't trade him in turn, but it gets him a dominant position in the game. Interesting. Leaves those 2 to come back to. Just gonna use the portal and come up and around. %60%. Maybe he's just going straight for the 70. I think we'll see some greedy bounty plays when someone could get a 70 but goes for a greedy bounty just because of the format. Oh, 68. 4 on 1. It's right there. Okay. Is he just messing around? Okay. I was like, are you kidding me? GG's. King Hezi gets the win game 1. So if you're interested in signing up for the Risk World Cup, go to professionalrisktakers.com, click Risk World Cup, and it's got all the info there. We'd love to have you. Jump into the PRT Discord and the Risk World Cup Discord. You can get signed up and you can learn all about upcoming events. We'd love to have you. I'm Matt Mitch on Risk here streaming for Professional Risk Takers. Until next time, may your dice be nice.